Dude Man Guy. When Sirfetch'd was unveiled for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, a lot of people, myself included, were really excited to see the new creature and the attention given to Generation 1's Farfetch'd, a neat Pokemon that had never had an evolution before. I said then I would do a Sirfetch'd moveset, and here we are. Sirfetch'd for Smash. Sirfetch'd for Smash! Sirfetch'd, the wild duck Pokemon. It's the evolution of Farfetch'd in the Galar region of the Pokemon world, and its leafy shield and leech sword remind the people of the virtues of chivalry and knighthood. That tall blade is what makes Sirfetch'd stand out as a fighter to me. For Smash, I imagine Sirfetch'd as a lighter weight character, but instead of being speedy, its advantage is the pure range of its melee attacks without any sacrifice of power. Combined with its short size, this makes Sirfetch'd difficult to approach. To really upplay this fighting style, I wanted to include as many attacks with the leek as possible, so the moves themselves might seem a bit basic. Now, Sirfetch'd already has a complete look and idle in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Pokemon Camp has references for things like walking and running, but Pokemon has never been known for its variety of attack animations. For the Meowth video, I mostly used anime clips. This entire moveset is presented today by one of my favorite artists, Ryan Gadea. Go and check out Ryan's moveset concepts and other artwork after this video. Sirfetch'd's neutral attack is a 3-hit sword combo, left slash, right slash, sweep. It's based on the motion for Leaf Blade. Its dash attack is a charging thrust, like a knight with a lance. Forward tilt is a chopping slice. This is Sirfetch'd's basic attack animation in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. The up tilt is a fancy sword twirl, a wide arc juggling move. And the down tilt is a long-ranged low stab. Sirfetch'd's forward smash is a big downward sword slam. It's a lot like the attack animation used by Galarian Farfetch'd. Up smash is a posing upward thrust with a very long range. And down smash is a leek spin along the ground. The neutral aerial is a horizontal spin, pretty much a less powerful version of Sirfetch'd's down smash. Forward aerial is a downward chop, striking in a huge arc in front of Sirfetch'd. Back aerial is a straight backward stab, really pushing opponents far. The up aerial is basically a backflip, striking upwards with the leek, but then continuing the movement all around. And the down aerial is a downward thrust. However, it is not a diving move. Sirfetch'd's attacks are built to keep enemies at bay, not close in. Of course, if enemies do get close, you always have throws. Sirfetch'd grabs with its shield hand and pummels by pecking. Forward throw is basically a punch with the hilt of the leek. Meanwhile, for the back throw, Sirfetch'd catches the opponent on the hilt, then swings them backwards and launches them. For up throw, Sirfetch'd pulls his leek back far, then impales the opponent up into the sky. And the down throw is a simple shield slam. Both Sirfetch'd's forward floor and back floor are thrusts to both sides. The trip attack is a spinning rise. The edge attack has Sirfetch'd stab forward while climbing back up. Sirfetch'd's neutral special is Solar Blade, and it's a charge and hold melee attack like Donkey Kong's Giant Punch. By pressing B, Sirfetch'd begins gathering light into its leek. When finished, Sirfetch'd's sword glows until the move is unleashed. Pressing B again has Sirfetch'd slam his blade down with a range even longer than his regular moves. At the increased distance, Solar Blade counts as an energy attack, but not as a projectile. The side special is Meteor Assault, Sirfetch'd's signature move. Here, Sirfetch'd is enveloped in light as it blasts forward with its leek straight out. It goes a pretty long distance, and you can freely change Sirfetch'd's direction as you move. You can think of it as an alternative to Meta Knight's Drill Rush that knocks opponents away instead of combo striking them. So it's also sort of like Banjo and Kazooie's Wonder Wing, but with freedom of movement and no invulnerability effect. Sirfetch'd's up special is a similar move inspired by Brave Bird. Sirfetch'd is enveloped in light once again, but instead it launches straight upward with its wings out while holding the leek in its mouth. Compared to Meteor Assault, this move travels a longer distance but only goes up, and instead of charging with its sword out for more forward range, the leek is spaced evenly on both sides of Sirfetch'd as it flies upward, catching and carrying opponents in a wider spread. Sirfetch'd's down special is a defensive technique based on Detect. Sirfetch'd's eye glints as it readies its shield. In this state, if Sirfetch'd is attacked, Sirfetch'd will wave its shield, negate the move, and put the opponent into a brief lag, allowing Sirfetch'd to manually parry. Basically, it's an automatic perfect shield rather than a literal counter. This move also reflects projectiles, so it's a bit like Palutena's down special in that way. No matter who, if we really saw an 8th generation Pokemon in Smash Bros., I think the final Smash has to include Dynamaxing in some way. For Sirfetch'd, I decided to just go with Max Strike. I think it fits a little better than Max Knuckle. Sirfetch'd moves into the background and turns giant. Then, after the player selects a location, Sirfetch'd smashes its massive leek onto the stage. This motion hits opponents straight downward, setting them up for the next effect. When the sword drops, a large geyser of energy emerges from the ground, launching enemies caught inside upward and enemies who come into contact away. Sirfetch'd's on-screen appearance is the classic Pokeball and pose. For side taunt, Sirfetch'd leans in and delivers a loud quack, one of its main animations from Sword and Shield. Likewise, the up taunt is a smug head bob to one side. And for down taunt, Sirfetch'd pecks at the ground. Hey, it's a bird. For Victory Screen 1, Sirfetch'd points its leek forward, then rests as its eyes sparkle. In Victory Screen 2, Sirfetch'd thrusts his sword upward while quacking to the heavens, then bobs its head to one side. And Victory Screen 3 has Sirfetch'd march around as he patrols the area. Sirfetch'd's alternate costumes are based on other bird Pokemon. Outfit 2 is a darker brown, like Farfetch'd and several others. I'll let you decide what the rest reference. There's red, yellow, pink, lavender, and blue. The last outfit is fellow Feathered Castle Guard Corviknight. The Kirby hat is a Sirfetch'd hood and beak. To talk about likeliness, we need to cover the chances that Smash would add an 8th generation Pokemon at all, and the chance that that choice would be Sirfetch'd specifically. Let's start with the latter. I actually think Sirfetch'd is a particularly notable Pokemon of Galar. It had a pretty significant pre-release reveal, so I think it's a bit like Lucario in that way. To an extent. It also wields both a sword and a shield, so, I mean, that kinda covers the actual titles of the games. I'm mostly joking, but Sirfetch'd is the only Pokemon to be used by both of the descendants of the region's kings. Which is kind of funny, since Sirfetch'd is a Pokemon Sword exclusive, and that might actually be one of the factors that would hold it back. I'm not sure if Sirfetch'd would be chosen as the representative of Pokemon Sword and Shield when it's only native to one of those games. Not every player equally experiences Sirfetch'd. Additionally, while Sirfetch'd is a new Pokemon, it's based on an older Pokemon. I obviously can't know for sure, but I imagine a lot of people might rather opt for something completely new. Of course, this assumes we would even see an 8th generation Pokemon in Smash Bros. In the first place, and I don't think that is guaranteed. At least with Byleth, we hadn't seen a Fire Emblem newcomer in Ultimate yet. But Ultimate has Incineroar. We've already seen something new. And it's not as though Smash Bros. Needs token representatives for every generation of Pokemon. We've never had something for 3rd or 5th gen. Even more than Mario, there is never a shortage of good Pokemon characters to add to Smash Bros. You have literally hundreds of monsters that could all be great and justifiable choices, and they can't pick them all, so I think we just settle with having a new one each time. And even just trying to guess at who that could be is a debate within itself. I'm not anticipating a new Pokemon anytime soon, but as always, you can never be certain. And if we really did see something from the Galar region, Sirfetch'd would be one of my personal favorites. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of Sirfetch'd, the moveset, or any other Sword and Shield Pokemon in Smash in the comments below. See you next time for the next character.